Hello everyone, it is my honor to be here. I hope you have enjoyed the conference today. Generally, I'm going to talk about a new kind of transmission system, which is known as space division multiplexing in multi-core fibers or multi-mode fibers. As you can see in this picture, a large amount of data links, which are all of them these pink lines, fiber optics cable, are connecting different continents through ocean, and each of them are carrying a huge amount of traffic. Each of these links, if you want to find out more details about them, you can check online on submarine cable maps, and they start in a point and they land in some other place. Each of them have different data rates. But among these all lines, one of them draws specific attention to itself. It is a 60 terabit per second link. It connects US to Japan, North America to Japan, and it has been installed last year in 2016. It longs 9,000 kilometers. It has 6 fiber pairs in itself, and in each fiber we have 100 wavelengths. Each wavelength carries about 10 gigabit per second of information rate. And when I read a report in a website that one of the head of this project said that when we started the project, we repeatedly said to each other, faster, faster, and faster. And at one point, it became the name of the project, and hopefully it is real now. But even with this infrastructure and with this high capacity that fiber optics bring for us, we still have some problems. As we know, internet traffic is growing so fast with this speed that is almost exponential. If you take a look at forecasting of internet traffic in future, you will find amazing numbers. For example, in one of these forecasting data, which has been released by Cisco, we find a really interesting table. 20 years ago, in 1992, the internet traffic was almost about 10 gigabytes per day. 10 years later, in 2002, it became 10 gigabytes per second. And as you see, in 2050 and in 2020, the internet traffic will grow exponentially. And with this, we are facing a problem which is now called capacity crunch. It means that the demand for the traffic is so high that the infrastructure, which are the fibers, cannot carry this huge amount of traffic. So we need to find a solution to overcome this problem. One of the main, this huge traffic is generated by different new technologies like online gaming and, I don't know, cloud computing, data centers, video streaming, and a lot of other things. But to solving this problem, we need to replace the basic infrastructure, which are the single mode fibers, with something new. This is one of the solutions. And we came up with the multi-mode fibers and multi-core fibers, which are the solution for this problem, and we are going to talk about them. During now, we have used different dimensions through fiber optics, which includes wavelength. As you can see, we have wavelength division multiplexing. We have used different modulation levels, pulse shaping, and polarization, as Professor Kramer talked about it in